G'day all, welcome back to another adventure. This time I shot up into the Kimberleys, come up to see my sister and brother-in-law and the kids, and we're chasing Barra. It's barely coming down anyway. So here we are, out in the middle of nowhere, fishing a river. We stopped and collected a bit of bait earlier, and now we're just fishing here in the river. So I'll swing around and give you a look. Anyway, I've got me line here ready to go. Got a fresh dead bait. We stopped, collected a little bit. Had a few touches already. Nothing major. The tide's just turned, so hopefully we can get onto a few fish. But we'll bring you along for the ride, and we'll see what happens. And now we wait. We got a couple of touches. Hope Crossing, Kununurra, and it is absolutely pumping. Went for a fish this morning. Got a couple of runs, but didn't hook up. And then so we've headed back into town. Stop here and check this out. We might have a fish here, but this is absolutely cranky. Still got a couple of days. I'm not getting desperate yet. Gibb River Road was closed, so we can't go out the Pentecost. They might have to wait a little bit longer for that. Apparently the keep is still very wet, so we might not be able to head out there either. There's been a little bit of rain over the last couple of days, last 4 or 5 days, and it's just dumped masses of water, and everything is up. The rivers are up, the creeks are up, everything's up. I went to the grotto and had a look there, and even that was pumping. So a little bit bamboozled by the weather, whether we can actually get a barra or not. But anyway, we're not going to give up. Going to keep trying. But yeah, there's a lot of water around. Welcome back. Well, we persisted there a little bit longer, and apart from those 2 runs, I didn't get anything else, so we packed up and we moved on, and we've come to a different river, different spot, and a different day. Let's be honest, we called it quits and ended up going and watching the game, and then going out for pizza for dinner. So that was the rest of yesterday. Today we've come to a different spot altogether, and she was a bit gnarlier getting in. As I said, there's been a lot of rain around, and there's a lot of runoff into the rivers, and it's dropped the temperature a bit of the water, and Barra don't like that too much. So and the levels are really high, which is making a lot of places impossible to get to. So we haven't been able to get down to the Pentecost River because the road in there is closed. Gibb River Road is closed, but we've managed to come to another river and another spot where it wasn't too bad getting in. Bit of mud on the way, a little bit of runoff, but we've made it. So I'm just walking in now, but this is where we're going to go fishing. As you can see, a lot of runoff, unfortunately, but it is what it is at the moment. Like one lady said to me this morning, and I've just got to watch where I'm walking here, I go arse over tit. Lady this morning said to me, only fools and tourists try to predict the weather. So I think that makes me a foolish tourist. But anyway, we'll give this a crack and bring you along for the adventure, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, hopefully we manage to get one. Anyway, I've got to get over there now and go find a spot where I can cast. I think I'm going to cast in along the back eddies out of the main current, and target those back eddies where the fish might be holding, waiting for a feed, just to cruise past them. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, the water's pumping through here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try fish this current line here. You see it's working down there, way down here past those rocks. So I'm going to try cast into this shallower stuff, calmer stuff over here, hoping that something will swing out from there and smash me lure. So what I'm actually using is one of these new panic station mullets. I've not seen these before, and then they popped up on my Facebook feed and YouTube, so I grabbed one of those. I grabbed two of them actually. I'll give that a crack. And then I've also got a couple of other lures in my pocket here, and I'll see how we go. But anyway, let's put a couple of casts in here and see what happens. Hello there, mate. Look what we've got. Come in to say good day. Hello. Little Merton's water lizard by the looks of it. How you going? What do you have to say for yourself? What are you going to do? You going to come back this way, or are you going to go in the water? That's where I want to go fish. I'm going to chuck him down here now. Maybe I'll walk around that way. See you, dude. Alright, get my gear. And we'll move further down the river a touch. Go do some rock scrambling. Now, pulling out of this spot as well, it's a bit hard. It's too much water. It's absolutely roaring through there. If you don't get your cast perfect, you miss out. You get swept out in the rough stuff. Otherwise it's in the shallow stuff, and it's just hard. Anyway, put a couple of hours in here and we'll go back up the car up the top and grab a drink of water and then make another plan. We might go out the other side of town and have a look-see out there. We might not. Might be tourists for the day. Who knows? Anyway, I think plan for tomorrow is to go out on a boat out of Cambridge Gulf and see if we can't get anything in the creeks down there where there's hopefully been a little bit less rain and the water's not as cold and there's not so much of it around. But anyway, that's the plan at this stage. We'll just see how we go. Anyway, so I have to speak up. So whilst the rain is bad for the fishing, makes the water cold and increases the levels and disperses the barra everywhere, it's bloody good for this. Check that out. This is Black Rock Falls and it is cranking. That is so cool. I got the drone on me. I'm going to throw that up in a minute and get some footage of it, but it's so impressive. This water, it's magic for the waterfalls around here in the countryside. Terrible for me, but when you get to see this, you just go, wow. Good morning. We just launched the boat. We're in Wyndham. Car's sitting up there. Boat's down here at the boat ramp. Breezes up a little bit, but it's not too bad. But we're going to punch out to some creeks and see how we go. Anyway, the boys are waiting for me down there, brother-in-law and mate. So I'm going to turn this off. I'll get on the boat and we'll see you later on. Awesome. So when we got in here, that was all dry all right through there. You'll be able to see the difference in the creek. Haven't got no fish on board. I dropped one. Is the only touch we've had. Bloody spawn. But we're on the move. We're going to go try somewhere else out the front. Out. Let's clean the lens. We're back. Boat ramp's full. I should say the water at the ramp is full. Tide's running out now. So we didn't get anything. I dropped definitely one and possibly two, but there's so much water movement. 8.2 metre tides. It's just hard work. But anyway, it's good fun. Next time we'll get some. Good morning. Well, we got up early again today. This is our last fishing mission, the redemption mission. We've managed, they opened up the road to the Gib, so we've managed to get out here and we've managed to come out to the Pentecost. So here we are. Got the rod out the back there. Bait caster this time. It's got a silver perch on it, spangled perch, something. Already had a touch, but still early days. Oh. Looks like Scotty might be getting touches over there as well. Catfish. Anyway, this is our last chance because we are leaving tomorrow. So hopefully we can get at least one each. That would be lovely. Yeah, there's another bloke here. It's a bit unfortunate, but this is where we want to fish. This is the spot. This is the day. Hopefully we can get something. Alright, I will go set myself up and then I'll come back and put some video on and hopefully you get to see us catch a barra. Watch me rod from up here. Also make myself a coffee. Dog and gun pour in the bags. Makes it so easy. I'll go down and check my line and had a little bit of action just a couple of minutes back, and now there's nothing, so I'll go check my bait, make sure there's still bait on it, and maybe even put a fresh one on because that one's been on there maybe an hour or something. We did stop this morning at a little waterhole way back towards El Questro to try and catch some bait there, but we didn't have much luck. It was all flooded out in dirty milky water, so we kept coming here, which is why Scotty's fishing for live bait there. He caught a little brim, caught a little catty, kept trying. Let's see how we go. I like very good coffee. And this stuff is good coffee. That's it. Last of the water through that. Leave this sit over here so it can cool down. And we can pack that on high. Get some milk out of the fridge and happy days. What have we got here, Scotty? Got a bit of action. I saw your line going then. What are you thinking?
No weight.
No weight. I had to stop cooking my breakfast because something's happening here. Mum's having a go. Slapped up one of the brim we caught. Well, we've been through the high tide. We're now on the way down. I'm getting some bites, but I don't think they're Barra. I think I've had one run on a livey. Just can't haul them. And then some old bloke coming down there. And within 15 minutes of being here, he's pulled a Barra. I just can't nail one. So frustrating. Tried liveys, tried fresh slab bait. We've got a big chunk of mullet on here now that was caught yesterday in the throw net. Don't know if you can hear that, but there's a fire on the other side of the river over there, over this way. I don't know if it shows on there. Anyway, something's playing with my bait. Just it's got me beat what I'm doing wrong. If you know, let me know. Put it in the comments. Spent all day here on the Pentecost. It's 3:15. I think we had 3 runs total for no Barra. So we've packed up and we are leaving. And that is the end of the Barra mission. Unsuccessful as we have been. It's been enjoyable. It's been frustrating, but it's very frustrating actually. But I will be back one day on another Barra mission. Until then, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all of that stuff if you want to, whatever. Alright, we are out of here. Back up along the Kurungi track to the Gib, back to Kununurra, heading south tomorrow home. Bye.
You get what you get.
Well, I couldn't catch any Barra, but I'm gonna eat Barra at the tavern tonight. Don't look like much, but anyway, it's Barra.